Hey everyone, it's Shuirozen here. Back in the rain, back on the Forever World. Day 3, episode 3. Been at this 3 days in a row. Dude, my last video, like the recording got messed up. Like something happened with it, so I'm really hoping nothing bad happens with this one. But yeah. I couldn't sleep last night knowing that I didn't get any spruce, and the spruce was really far away. Surprisingly, I didn't realize how far I'd come. Yeah, it was quite far away, so I made the trek, went and got some more. I was able to get a couple more saplings. And yeah, dude, today I think the goal is just chop. But yeah, I hope they're all having a great day. Today was actually a really good day. It was a beautiful day. It really felt like spring in January, you know, like it was like mid 60s today, perfectly clear blue skies. Today was supposed to be like my easy kind of short day today, and of course it wasn't. Got extended just like all my other days. But there was some time left in the day when I got off work. We went for a drive and just went for a walk and took some pictures of my car because it was just a beautiful day. And yeah, I think, you know, what I always say is like, you know, no complaints, it's a beautiful day. You know, how could I be upset about anything when I get to enjoy weather like this? And, you know, somebody I know is probably stuck inside because of a snowstorm, you know, so really nothing to complain about, you know. And yeah, being in California, the fires going on down in like LA and Hollywood, it's really devastating. It is, however, unfortunately nothing that I'm not used to. Just the fires are crazy out here and stuff. But yeah, it's really sad to see. So I hope you are all safe and doing well. Yeah, I think, yeah, goal for today, man, is just chop. Get some wood. Try to get prepared to get a little like starter base set up. No, today felt like really good, honestly, like no complaints. Something I kind of want to talk about maybe in another video, like another talking video advice, is like dealing with difficult people. I feel like after, I don't mean this in a bad way, okay? I don't mean this in a bad way with ill intent. I feel like after the new year, when people start their New Year's resolution, you know, whatever it may be, people become a little bit more irritable because they're maybe trying something new, or, you know, having to go without something. Like caffeine's a big one, sugar is a big one, you know, or they're trying something that they're uncomfortable with, like working out or a different sleep schedule, you know. So I totally get it, but I feel like a lot of people I got to talk to today weren't in the best of moods. And it's pretty easy, like, I don't know, if you show up to work and like your coworkers are in a bad mood, it immediately kills the vibe and puts you in a bad mood. Or if you're working like a customer service job and you're just dealing with sucky people right from the beginning that just want to complain and make your day a little bit harder, definitely like sets the tone for the whole shift. But no, just ignore it, you know. It's the start of the new year. People are going through some changes and might need like just a little extra support, you know, a little bit of faith, a little bit of motivation. But yeah, no, I think this week I was just feeling really burnt from work. Like I said, my next day off is a week after my previous day off. So I got like 3 more days of work before I earn that day off. Which is something to look forward to, you know. I get the 1. Could be worse. Could get none. I've had none before. My longest record for working without a day off was 21 days, which I don't really think sounds like a lot. I mean, that's almost a month, but oh my goodness. Crazy. Geez, that is super cool. But yeah, that's a story for another time. I don't know. I guess I could kind of talk about it now. But yeah, I was currently, it was during college, working like a part-time job pretty much, or it was pretty much full-time for me. I was managing at the time. And man, it sucks when your whole staff gets COVID. This was back in 2020, 2021, you know. The whole staff, except for like 3 people, including myself, got COVID. And it was just a grind keeping the business afloat, you know. Spoiler alert, they did not care how much I worked, what I did for them. You know, I would wake up, open up shop, go back to bed for like an hour or two, show up to my shift, work like 10 hours, go home, and then come back and close up shop and just rinse and repeat for 21 days because we had like just whoever we could get to work from another area come in and work. And at that point, nobody has keys, nobody has codes to like the safes, nobody can handle the money and stuff, you know. So I was like, I'm happy to do this, you know. My paycheck is kind of happy about it. My mental health isn't, my body isn't, but you know, it is what it is. Definitely just a really good, like, I guess, kind of like learning opportunity, you know. If I had known, well, it's easy to get taken advantage of. It happens to me all the time, and I was young and naive back then, and that taught me a very valuable lesson that not that I need to get paid and rewarded for my hard work. It needs to be acknowledged. Yes, I'm big on not giving like pat on the backs and like gold stars, but I'm like, dude, if you work your butt off, like I will let you know. You know, I think it's just, geez, man, that thunder goes crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you work so hard on something, like maybe you're editing a video, or you know, you're a chef and you cook a nice meal. It's like nice to get that compliment. Like, hey, I really enjoyed your work, regardless of what it is. You know, hey, thank you for, you know, like the owners didn't give me a thank you for keeping their business up and running. You know, I didn't. There was a promotion that I was up for, and they gave it to somebody else because they felt like I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't ready to run the business. It was step into like a full-time, like be the full-time manager. I was just like part-time filling in, and everybody else got COVID, so they had nobody to run the shop for like a month. Yeah, and I didn't get it, which is, hey, it's okay, no hard feelings, but don't tell me like at my like review, which reminds me, that's a great segue. I have my semi-annual review for work tomorrow. Excited to see how that goes. I will probably talk about it. Let me get back to that. But no, so like you know, my feedback was, you're not ready yet. You need a little bit more time. You need to grow. You need to develop a little bit more before we're ready to hand you over the keys, you know. And I'm like, dude, what more do you want? I ran your business by myself. No complaints, no questions asked, you know. And when you do that amount of overtime, at my corporate job, I was doing that amount of overtime. The pay isn't that great because you're just getting taxed way and way more. I don't want to give numbers, but the amount, like, so you have your net pay, like your gross pay and your net pay, and like, you know, the actual amount that you end up walking away with after tax. My gross pay was X, and then my net pay was like half of that because the tax was a quarter of like the gross pay. If I'm using the right, is it gross or net? And net, man, now I'm getting confused because I'm a little tired. But you understand what I'm saying. So the amount before tax and the amount after tax, a quarter of it was tax. So I only ended up walking away with like half of the amount because of the amount of overtime. You just get taxed just as much. It's awful. At least in the United States and California. And that's all I'm going to say about that because I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, to the part where I have my semi-annual review tomorrow. It's just like a performance evaluation and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. Give me some good feedback. And the way I've always been, especially being like on a leadership team where I'm paid to give feedback and ensure the success of everything, you know, my success is not, like, in my eyes, my success is determined based on the success of everybody else, you know. If one person's failing, then, you know, I'm failing. But today they were kind of talking to me about it, and they said I've only been here 4 months, and they said in the 4 months I've been here, I've made more change than people have in 3 years, in the last 3 years. So I'm like, hey, like I think it's a good thing, you know, and I'm just doing me, you know. And I was like, dude, just doesn't matter what position I am or how long I've been here. I've been here 4 months, you know. I still have a lot to learn, so I'm trying to keep myself humble going into the review. Not so like I don't take anything personal. I think if they want to pay me to give good feedback, I need to receive just the same amount of feedback, you know, good feedback. So that's on the upper management and stuff to take care of me. And if they have high expectations of me, I have high expectations of them. You know, we're a team. And I think, don't ask me to do something if you won't do it yourself. I would never ask somebody on my team to hold them to a standard I'm not willing to hold myself to, or to do something that I'm not willing to do, don't know how to do, or won't do, you know. I think that's just fair. I think that's good qualities of a leader and whatnot. But yeah, also thought that maybe switching up the shaders today would be cool. We are rocking. I got a comment on my last video asking about it. So we are using Iris shaders, and we are using complementary reimagine, just edited to my liking. But yeah, you know, I think that really helps you stay humble. I don't work with a lot of humble people, unfortunately. I don't work with like cocky or arrogant people, but I work with people that have somewhat unrealistic expectations of themselves and others. And it's important to get that reality check if you want to keep, you know, just growing and improving and, you know, being positive, being happy, all that good stuff, you know. It all comes together. Sorry, let me get resituated in my chair. Yeah, so just today it felt really good just going outside and touching grass, if I want to call it that, you know. Come on, trees. Grow. Let it grow. I love the purple look of the cherry logs. Oop, and I just threw my axe because I'm an idiot. Yeah, the dark purple looks really, really cool. I'm not a fan of... It's not that I'm not a fan. Like the super vibrant pink. Just not inclined to use it as much. But no, I mean, I'm not one to be like, oh, go touch grass, or, you know, stop being a hermit. You know, I'm a hermit just as much as anybody else probably, you know. But I do love being outside. I love going for a nice cruise, a drive out to, not somewhere new, because I like sticking to the roads I know. I think it's more fun that way when I get to have fun on a road that I know like the back of my hand. If you haven't seen one of my videos before, I'm into cars. A very nice car, very unique car. Fortunately and unfortunately, it's one of a kind in town. I've had it for a year now. I bought it brand new, and it is my pride and joy, let me tell you. If you ask anybody that knows me, they know I have a thing for my car. No, I'm not a speed freak or anything like that. I love taking good care of my car, doing all of the maintenance and stuff myself, and learning about it, and just going on a drive. I think it just heals my soul, you know. So yeah, we went on a really nice drive and took some pictures of my car just because it was like sunset, it was dusk, sun was setting, and I was like, hey man, this looks pretty cool. Why not? But yeah, no, just take that breath of fresh air, go smell the flowers, go, you know, go grab a coffee and sit, go for a walk in the park, go hike a trail, go walk through your neighborhood, go to the dog park and look at the dogs. I don't know, man. It's if you live somewhere, like, fortunately I live where it's sunny a lot of the year, right? I don't really have to deal with the bad weather, the storms, you know, anything crazy that happens with that. Like, a lot of people, like, I'm so lucky to not really know what, like, I get all the seasons where I live. It's very, very, like, minimal, you know. It's mostly summer and spring, and you get a little bit of fall and a little bit of winter. right? Spring starts in like February and lasts until May, and then summer starts at the end of May and lasts until the end of October, and then fall starts at the end of October, beginning of November, and lasts until beginning of December. So you get like a month of fall. And then December to January is pretty much winter, and then you're back into spring come, you know, middle of February, like Valentine's Day. Spring starts pretty much. So it's really nice. I love the beautiful sunny weather, but like I have a friend that moved to Washington fairly recently, about a year ago, and I'm trying to go visit him sometime this year as well, see his new place. And where he was telling me it's cloudy just most days, you know. He's like, I can't remember the last time I wore shorts. This is the same friend, by the way, that I talked about in my last video. That was very fashionable, very stylish. Fashion over comfort is what he would say, and he got me on that. Fortunately, I was a sucker for it. I think the older I got, the more I realized that he was kind of right. Not that I am someone that's crazy about fashion or anything like that, but you know, definitely tried improving my sense of style and aesthetic and look and stuff, and he helps. But yeah, I was like, I don't think I could do it, just when you're so used to the amount of sun soaking up that vitamin D. I don't know if I could ever go to somewhere where I'd lose so much of it, you know. But it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I had no summer last year. I had no life last year. So come this summer, you know, oh, I don't want to hurt the little bat. Come on, buddy. Yeah, come this next summer, I'm really excited to try to have some fun and not be immature like a kid, but like never got to go on a day trip, never got to go to like the lake, you know, go swimming, go on a trip. Just never got any of that, and that's okay, you know. Sometimes you just gotta put your head down and grind it out, but if I can, I will, you know. I'd really like to have the opportunity and make the decision whether it's something I can do or not, you know, rather than just be forced to not be able to go, you know. Okay, come on. But I'm not a good builder, man. Sorry, buddy. I don't want to hurt you. But if you want to go fly anywhere else, but not where I'm working. As a kid growing up, okay. Did anybody else's dad ever like ask for their help? Right? I can think of like one of my friends. We would talk about this all the time, and you know, you're a little kid asking for your help, and he's like, you're like holding the flashlight for your dad or whatever, and he's like, starts getting mad at you or whatever because you're not holding the flashlight right. I don't know why, that just made me think of it, because like this bat's in my way, you know, like you're trying to help, and you're just like, I don't know, kind of in the way. But yeah, so far I've been really working on living in the moment. Like I said, it's only been 3 days, but each day is progress, you know. I did drink more water today than I did yesterday, so that's a big win. Big ups. You know, we're on the right path, right track. And it's the little victories you gotta look for at the end of the... Did you see that? The sky just changed colors. I think this looks cool. But let's get a little bit of a different perspective. I love the Milky Way. Oh. Leave me in the tree, please. Come on. Thank you. Oops. Hey, this looks so cool. I don't know. I'm a sucker for sunsets. It's what I get for living on the West Coast, you know? But it's been really cool, like, getting to meet people in my Discord. And I think I have a part where it's like, introduce yourself, get a role, or whatever. I'm new to Discord. I don't know how it works. I'm not good at running my server. I'm really trying to learn and work on it. We got 30 people in there. That's really awesome, because I think I started this in November. And it's just so cool meeting people from all over the world. It's so cool meeting people online in general, you know. Um, but like just getting to talk to people that are like in I have a friend that's in my Discord channel that's in the UK. I got somebody that's in Australia, you know, like that is just so dope to me. I'm a little nervous. I'm also trying to plan out my week. It's kind of busy, kind of exciting. Just come my oops, I shouldn't have done that. You go back there. So I gotta work, and then I have my day off. And on my day off, I have an appointment out of town. But fingers crossed, man. I'm hoping to see an old friend of mine, one of my childhood friends, somebody that I'm super close with. He's like a brother to me. I'm really hoping we can hook up for the day because he lives in the same town where I have my appointment. So I'm hoping we can spend the day together. And if not, you know, it is what it is. It's cool. Try to have fun with it. But my parents go out of town this week. They're going to a concert, so I'm in charge of watching the house, taking care of 2 golden retriever puppies, which are a handful, but can't help but love them, you know. And then yeah, I got like my semi-annual review tomorrow. I gotta get through. I got a long day at work tomorrow plus that, so it's just like kind of starting to dread it. And because of that, I'm just worried that if I'm gonna have any time to record some videos this week, I gotta hop on that SMP. I get so little time this past week, you know, like I'm just sitting at my computer and I have 30 minutes to kind of just unwind and do what I want, and I just don't think it's the best time to focus on the SMP. I will get to it, I think, Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be a little bit of a lighter day for me, but I have a early day. Like my day starts at like 5 a.m. You know, but it is what it is. You know, hopefully I'm just in and out super quick. I can take care of business, get in and out, get home, enjoy the rest of my day. That's the way I look at it, you know. But I'm nervous. I'm not a good builder, you know. Building in front of people, it's not something that I'm blessed with. I don't think I'm really not that like creative of a person. So it's really hard to want to put myself out there and, you know, share some of my work. You know, it's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to embrace the discomfort, push myself out of my comfort zone, and get better at like filming and stuff like that. Something I think that I've been wanting to talk about as well is just that like it's okay to like have insecurities and stuff. Try to embrace it, you know. I think I've kind of talked about that before. But you'll never grow if you keep what did I say? I'm trying to think of what I said in my video. It's like if you keep encouraging your insecurities, you'll never grow out of them, you'll never face them, you'll never get over it. Something I was insecure about, which is silly, but I'm happy to admit it, was eating in front of people. Like people I didn't know very well, like not like friends, family, anything like that. But like if I would like have to have lunch with a coworker or coworkers at my big boy corporate job that I had a year ago and made my life miserable. I've talked about that. If you want to check out some of my other videos. I would have to like I'd travel once a month for a few days, like usually like 3 or 4 days, have to be out of town, and every day would be going to a big fancy work company meeting, company lunch, have a little meeting, a little bit of food, a little bit of work, and talk and be that person that's happy to meet everybody and want to ask questions and learn from. And it was kind of exhausting being that person because I'm like, I don't know who you are. I know you have so many other people that you care about, and you're just here for the free lunch just as much as me, you know. But I don't have a choice to be here, you know. 300 miles away from home right now. I don't want to be here right now, but it is what it is, you know. So just like eating in front of them, especially just being nervous, meeting these big time upper epsilon people, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking. And not that I cared or anything like that, but I have to eat in front of them now. Oh my gosh, dude, game over. biggest reason I was a picky eater was, or I was insecure about eating in front of people, was because I was just a picky eater. I got embarrassed when people would see the kind of food I wanted to eat or did eat. Yesterday I talked about I had to run out to go to work early to handle like a work emergency thing. And I was cooking dino nuggies in my air fryer for lunch, and I missed out on it, unfortunately. So that just tells you kind of food I like. But no, just like, I don't know. I was just like, yeah, I get like, feel like if I'm eating around like people I don't know that well, I feel like they're watching me. I feel like they're judging me, you know? And I was like, no, I'm just in my own head, you know? I came to eat, okay? I love to eat. Ask anybody that knows me. I'm always eating. I'm always hungry. Fortunately, I don't show it. You know, I had a doctor's appointment. I don't want to, maybe I shouldn't say this. I don't know. I used to be insecure about my weight too, just because like I'm just like a skinny guy. It was really hard for me to gain weight, you know. So I started working out and tried putting on a little bit of like muscle mass, and that worked out pretty well. And then started just eating a little bit more, and you know, it is what it is. I have a fast metabolism and whatnot, but I went to the doctor for like my annual checkup. They measure you and weigh you and all that stuff, and they're like, wow, you gained exactly 0 pounds from last year to this year. And I'm like, no, that's just because I didn't eat today, you know. I don't think I'd eaten anything by the time I got to that doctor's appointment, so it's probably inaccurate, but it is what it is. I don't know. I'm like, man, but I feel like I sometimes eat too much, you know. Oh, jeez, startled me, man. Oh goodness, almost plummeted to my death. Actually, no, I probably wouldn't have died from that, but that would have been embarrassing. But yeah, so like, I don't know, just we're all insecure about something, man. Let's just face it together, you know. Help each other out. That video was called... It's so late, man. My brain is like shutting off. I can't think of it. Embracing discomfort. And that video did surprisingly really well. Not that I like track it or I care about it. I think it's my most viewed video on my channel right now. So that's the only reason I know how well it did. I like log into YouTube and it shows me. Also, does anybody know if YouTube's having any issues right now? I go to upload a video, post a video, just log into like my channel dashboard, and it won't pull up anything. It's just not working. It's not loading. I've tried a couple different web browsers and stuff, and like I reset my internet and stuff like that, and it's just keeps saying like unable to connect, unable to load previous videos, unable to, you know, whatever, retry in 5 seconds, unable to retry in 10 seconds. And I'm like posting the video that I posted today. Today's Sunday. I posted a video, last night's video, Saturday, for today. And today's video I'm recording on Sunday night. It is 10:07 right now. It's gonna go up Monday night. Just because I got a long day tomorrow and I gotta get up somewhat early. I am not gonna have enough time to get that put together tonight and upload it tonight. And also, I just don't think anybody's really looking to watch a video at midnight on a Sunday night when they got school and work tomorrow morning. You know, most of my viewers are younger than me. They're like high school, maybe college. And I love, that's the demographic I'm really trying to preach to when I make these videos, because like I once was in their shoes, and sometimes people don't have somebody to talk to or that understands them or is going through what they're going through, and it can be scary. So that's really the reason I'm trying to be here, you know. Somebody out there always could use a friend, and I'm happy to be that person. Join the Discord, chat with me, leave me a comment, tell me about your day, tell me about what you do for work, what you're thinking, what your favorite color is, what your favorite game is at the moment. whatever it is, I want to hear it. Tell me about something cool that happened to you, a recent achievement. I'm just like, when people talk to me about something that makes them happy or something they're proud of, I just turn into their biggest fan. Like, I just think it is so cool. You know, like when you ever see somebody talking about something that just makes them so happy, you can tell how passionate they are about it. They don't necessarily have to be good at it or skilled or whatever it may be in, you know, terms of what they're talking about or passionate about. But passion speaks volumes, you know. I genuinely believe that. I believe that, you know, when it comes down to like working hard and being passionate, I think I'd rather be passionate. Well, no, I don't mean it like that. I have this quote I wrote on my phone years ago, and I would like, let me read it to you. Let me read it to you right now because we are talking about it. I got my phone conveniently right next to me. Let me pull it up. Like I said, this is from 2020. Passion will make you stand out and put your work above everybody else's. Let me say that again. Passion will make you stand out and put your work above everyone else's. And I think I believe that, you know. Like I said, when you just see somebody that's just so passionate about what they're doing right now, or whatever it is, like, you can just tell. And it makes me so happy to see that. And I just want to encourage that because it makes me happy hearing somebody talk about something they're passionate about. And it probably makes somebody else happy about it, you know? So just do the world a favor and share your gift, you know, whatever it is, and encourage it. But let's see, how long we've been recording. I'm getting a little tired. 32 minutes. Dude, the time flies, let me tell you. Hopefully we were productive in this episode. I don't think I've ever played and had it rain this much. Boy, oh boy. But yeah, sorry. I think I might have been a little far away from my mic. I'm sorry if I got a little quiet and you couldn't hear me. And my voice is starting to go. Just talking all day. Like my vocal cords are hurting. All right, it's in the rain. I don't. Oh, let's sleep it off. Let's sleep it off. I don't think the rain is gonna make for a very good thumbnail right now. I love the sound the cherry leaves make. Like, they sound so like plush and soft, you know. I like breaking them. All right, we got a new day. Oh yeah, there it is. Enjoy the rainbow. That is dope. I think these shaders are pretty cool. Let me know down below if you like them in the comment section. But yeah, I think that is gonna do it for today. Dude, thank you if you made it all the way for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. 3 days into the Forever World. Day 3, 3 days in a row. We're on a streak, we're grinding. I get so animated with my hands, like I'm gesturing at my computer monitor, like there's somebody in front of me and there's nobody. But I'm proud. I think the conversation is happening a lot more fluently. And that's the goal, you know, something I'm trying to work on. But I appreciate you being here. I hope you had a great day. Remember, tomorrow's a new day. It's going to be a great day. And yeah, no, just thank you for being here. Go make somebody's day, drink some water. And yeah, thank you so much. Seriously, it's so cool seeing that people click on my videos, even just one person. It's just a crazy cool feeling, you know? And all the comments are so nice, dude. I don't deserve this. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, and hope you have a great day.